All right, so we have a rectangle, OABC. You can draw that length, draw a little picture of it. Perfect. OABC. I put the O in the bottom left corner because imagine it like an origin. We know that OA is 8 and that my diagram is drawn perfectly to scale because AB is 6. And we call vector OA A and vector AB, well, this would be vector B. O to C is vector B? No, sorry, I'll erase that line and erase that one. And they're saying that this vector is vector C. No, B. Wow, why didn't I call it C? That would make so much more sense if I'd called it C. But I didn't. So we can write the two diagonals. There's going to be one diagonal that goes from O to B, and there's another diagonal that goes either we can say from C to A or A to C. So if I wanted to go from O to B, my first diagonal, can you see that I could go from O to C, which is my vector B? And then I have to go up from C to B. But because C to B is parallel to O to A, it's going to be the same as B plus A. And A to C is going to be the same as negative A plus negative B. Or negative A plus B, right? Yeah, negative A plus B, underline them. It's easy to forget underline, you know. I always forget, and then I remember to check, and then when I check, I see that I forgot, and then I underline them. I don't know, is that the same as forgetting? So we're going to find what is the length of OB plus CA. Did I write CA last time? So CA would just be negative B plus A. Did I forgot to check. Man. Yeah, I'm going to, oh, I'm missing that completely. So let's add it here. On yours it says find OB and the length of it. So let's find the length of OB, right? Well, since we know the length of A and we know the length of B, or sorry, we know the length, yeah, the length of vector A and length of vector B, the length of vector OB will just be 8 squared plus 6 squared inside the square root. And that will just be 10. Now, if you went OB and added AC, added CA, and we want to find the length of those two together. Well, let's look at what happens when we add those vectors together. Okay, OB, we figured out from part A, was B plus A. And CA was negative B plus A. And we're left with the length of two A's. And since A was 6, our answer is 12. And these ones should have arrows over them. Now careful here, because you might want to say, since I know the length of the diagonal is 10, wouldn't the length of a diagonal plus a diagonal be 20? Can you see yourself thinking that? But what's happening here is O to B was this diagonal, like this. Then C to A was the diagonal that started in the bottom corner and went up here, right? This is C to A. I'm going to move these down just so you can, I'm going to draw on the board. I'm going to move these down so you can see them better. Okay, this is what the two diagonals were. But if I have O to B and then I want to add C to A, I've got to join them like that. And what ends up happening is you go from here up to here. Does that make sense? That would have been the same as two A's. And so we get a length of, was A 6 or 8? A was 8. So we get a length of 16. And finally, add the arrows over these. OA plus AC plus CO. What do we get? Uh-oh. What do we get? Zero. You get my joke? I said, uh-oh. Yeah. You just get nothing. You get right back where you started from.